2-1. İlkay Gündoğan, you are the captain of the Champions League winners of 2023. The treble winners, invincible, irrepressible, unstoppable. They didn't lose a single game. They've won the Champions League in style.
Bernardo Silva changes the angle of the play to the right-hand side where João Cancelo comes forward. Phil Foden's in a bit of space and on towards De Bruyne. De Bruyne, Haaland, City lead. It was so simple. A ball down the line to De Bruyne. He looked up, he popped in a cross. The marking absolutely non-existent, and Haaland couldn't miss. City have options on this right-hand side. João Cancelo in a good position. Step overs, Foden in the penalty area. Can he get his shot away? You bet he can. City lead 2-0. Phil Foden finds the corner of the net. It was a great counter-attack. Sevilla were already starting to readjust to the formation change made by their head coach. They were in too much of a rush to get it forward. City picked them up.
I expected a little bit more from the side. Thought they'd be a little bit more clinical, create a few more chances.
At the moment they're being torn apart because City have got 3, 4, 5 in this attack. Foden with a shot, Haaland with a tap in, 3-0 City. They were just outnumbering Sevilla all over defensively. They didn't have enough bodies back. They were trying to commit too many men forward to get themselves back in the game. It's time for a fourth goal if the Blues want it. They look as though they do. Mahrez, João Cancelo, and it is number 4, Ruben Diaz. It was so easy. A shake of the head from Buda. There was no protection. De Bruyne plays it in field to Stones. Stones hits it in! Oh my goodness me! John Stones with a 25-metre rasper into the goal. Of all the players out on the pitch, can you believe it? João Cancelo now to the edge of the area. Great ball in. Haaland, 2-1. It had to be Erling Haaland. Blues making progress down the right-hand side. João Cancelo drills it in. No, Haaland! Can you believe it? Of course you can believe it. It's his first touch of the game, and guess what? He's found the corner of the net. Swinger this time, headed away well and then hit on the volley, and Haaland will score. They're claiming offside against Haaland. They're saying that when that shot was parried, was he in an offside position? But at the moment, he's celebrating another City goal. They're looking for a third goal. Oh, it's an own goal, I think, this time. The ball comes into the box towards Haaland. Sergio Gomez rifled it towards the net. I don't think it'll be his goal. City are celebrating with Sergio Gomez. He'll try and claim it as his, but I think it's an own goal off Koshos Lava. That was about as easy as it gets in penalty-taking terms. He just waited for the goalkeeper to shift his weight one way, and he just placed it the other. On it goes towards Mahrez, and infield to Alvarez, and it's 5-0 City. We wanted to see Alvarez get on the score sheet. We have, and City lead by 5-0. Now City have the chance. Rico Lewis in the area and scores! It is a dream night for Rico Lewis. Well, I think as he went to bed last night, he'll have dreamt of scoring a goal on his first ever start for the first team. Here's De Bruyne. De Bruyne plays a lovely ball through. Alvarez is onto it. Here's his chance. Can he score it? Yes, he can. Wonderful finish. And you know who with the most exquisite of through balls. Here's Alvarez. Comes forward. Mahrez must score. Does score. Alvarez was brilliant. He won the ball back. He got his head up, saw there was an acre of space for Mahrez in the penalty area, and Mahrez wrapped it into the corner of the net.
Grealish. It's found its way through to Mahrez! There's the opening from a deft touch from Jack Grealish. Mahrez is played through. Mahrez converts to make it 1-0 to Manchester City.
So Haaland takes a very, very short run-up and scores. There is no save from Blasvik this time. First blood for the Blues. City 1, RB Leipzig 0. Now the ball is with De Bruyne. De Bruyne hits a great shot on the side of the bar. Haaland! 2-0 City! De Bruyne hit the shot. It bounced off the underside of the bar. And Erling Haaland on the rebound. Headed it into the back of the net. Grealish's ball. Diaz! 3-0. Diaz's head across the line and City lead 3-0. No, it's a Haaland goal. It's a hat-trick for Haaland. There I was praising Ruben Diaz, and it's actually a Haaland hat-trick. Grealish in the penalty area. On it goes to Gundogan. Gundogan works an angle, scores the goal. City 4, RB Leipzig 0. Ilkay Gundogan makes the tie. Safe and secure. De Bruyne hits an out-swinging corner. Bernardo Silva heads it back, and 5. No! Yes! No! Yes! Haaland! It was bouncing around, and the rebound came to Haaland, and he thumped it into the back of the net. RB Leipzig's defending, comedy. The ball was just bouncing along their line. There was shot after shot, block after block. History of the club in one season. He takes Tommy Johnson's record. Mahrez plays it into the gap. De Bruyne's on the edge of the D and scores! What a great goal. A wonderful night for City. 7 for them. It could have been more, and that's not an exaggeration. On it goes to Bernardo Silva, onto Rodri on the edge of the area. Rodri, maybe a shooting chance, tries it, scores! Rodri with an absolute peach! A bending left foot shot into the corner of the net. First blood City, City 1, Bayern 0, a Rodri Raspa! Haaland clips it across, Bernardo Silva! City 2, Bayern Munich 0, and Bernardo Silva heads it into the roof of the net. City have the ball, and it's a deep cross looking towards Stones, and Haaland! 3-0! City in dreamland! Bayern Munich can't believe it! They're looking at each other, they're saying, what were we doing? Now City on the counter. De Bruyne, can he find the right pass? On it goes to Haaland. Haaland up against Upamecano, who slips. Haaland's in, scores. 4-0 on aggregate. Tie over surely. Erling Haaland may have missed the penalty, but he wasn't going to miss that. Upamecano lost his footing at the vital moment. Grealish now tries to get into the penalty area. Gundogan on the half turn, lays it off. De Bruyne hits the shot, and City are level at the Bernabeu. The crowd are silent, except for a pocket of City supporters who are going absolutely wild with joy. A wonderful strike from Kevin De Bruyne. Real Madrid 1, City 1. Bernardo Silva up against Camavinga. Camavinga into the gap for Stones. Stones forced away from goal. Plays it backwards to Walker. Walker now onto De Bruyne on the edge of the area. Into the gap for Bernardo Silva. 1-0. Manchester City lead Real Madrid. To say that was coming is one of the greatest understatements of all time. It's been a battery. Grealish into the gap, real chance for Gundogan, and it might break for Bernardo Silva! City 2, Real Madrid 0! Bernardo Silva is worth his weight in gold! And De Bruyne is going to take this free kick. He whips it in at pace. Oh, it's an own goal, I think. Or is it? It doesn't matter. It's 3-0 to City. Akanji came across. Real Madrid couldn't get to it. It's in the back of the Real Madrid net, and City lead by 3-0. It's in the possession of Mahrez. Mahrez darts forward. On it goes to Foden. On towards Alvarez. We're all going to Istanbul on June the 10th. Book your flights. It's a dream night for City. The champions of the UEFA Champions League have been absolutely destroyed by City.
Foden on the half turn. So when he's forced away from goal, helps it on to Akanji though. Akanji advances. Akanji in the gap. Good ball. Bernardo Silva round the back. No, nobody there. Rodri. 1-0. Rodri. Rodri. Rodri. It's Rodri. City 1. Inter 0. The Blues are